Welcome back to Summarize Science. Today, we are looking at a fascinating study about the intersection of classical music and modern data analysis. Did you know that even our best computers struggle to understand how two instruments play together in old recordings? When a piano and a cello play at the same time, their sounds overlap so much that software often gets confused. The researchers found that standard computational tools, designed for modern studio conditions, fail systematically on historical chamber music. This is because old recordings from the 1930s and 40s have surface noise and limited frequency ranges that hide the attack of the notes. The piano's transients are often masked by the cello's sustained tones, making it impossible for an algorithm to find a steady pulse. To fix this, the researchers developed a formal manual protocol using a digital lap timer. They call it a bar-by-bar measurement protocol, and it involves a musically trained listener tapping along with the score. The listener records the exact moment every single bar ends, rather than just measuring individual beats. By recording cumulative timestamps, the researchers ensured that small human timing errors don't build up over the course of a long movement. If a researcher is slightly late on one tap, the next bar is simply shortened by the same amount, keeping the overall duration perfectly accurate. They even developed a mathematical formula to convert these lap times into beats per minute data inside a standard spreadsheet. This method was applied to over 100 recordings of Beethoven sonatas, spanning from 1930 all the way to 2012. The results were visualized in tempo graphs, which show the ebb and flow of a performer's speed over time. One of the coolest parts of this study is the use of ridgeline plots to compare different performers. Each ridge looks like a mountain peak, representing the specific tempo profile of a cellist like Pablo Casals or Yo-Yo Ma. You can see at a glance if a performer was consistently steady or if they used a lot of expressive timing. The researchers argue that a human listener is better because we can understand the context of the music. Humans can identify when a performer is intentionally slowing down for a theme change or a dramatic pause. Automated systems often see these artistic choices as noise or errors and try to smooth them out or ignore them. This human-in-the-loop advantage is what allowed them to capture the soul of these historical performances. It proves that methodological transparency is a form of scholarly rigor, even when it involves manual work. To recap, the researchers found that robots can't handle the messy beauty of old duo recordings. They designed a manual protocol that is mathematically sound and capable of capturing human expression. This gives us a new way to study how musical tastes have changed over the last century. In the future, this approach could help us analyze other resistant genres like jazz or early orchestral music. It is a perfect example of how science and art can work together to preserve history.